Hi, it's Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I decided to do another reading. Okay, so I'm going to call this another daily vibe. We're going to see what comes up, alright? So, whatever happens, happens. What do we have for a message today? Another message, please. Emotional outburst ahead. So we do have an emotional outburst ahead. Coming up in the very near future. Let's get another one. Spring. Spring. So spring is when things blossom. Things come into bloom. You know, they sprout up. So something is coming up. Spring is a time of rebirth and growth. Alright? So it is a time of rebirth. It's probably going to be emotional. Oh, caught that one. Let's get another one. Younger woman. There's a younger woman that is going to be very prominent in the very near future. Interesting. So that was the door. That was a whole pile. I'm not going to take it, but it's upside down, so it's in reverse. I wonder if there's a door that is closing because it is reversed. We're going to put it back. We're going to get another one. I feel like I just did a reading and I feel like we have somebody here that's in a really dark place. Alright, so anyhow, what do we got? Oh, God. Unrequited love, yeah. I mean, I come on now. Is this going to come up every single day? Unbelievable. Now, unrequited love is, it can be with a friend, lover, job. This looks like it's a lover to me. You know, it does. I feel like we have somebody here that, you know, really isn't interested. They're really not interested in the person or the thing that is interested in them. Somebody's obsessed. I mean, we just saw that, right? We just saw it in the other reading. Emotional outburst ahead. I feel like we have somebody here that is very immature. Oh my God, I gotta show you what's on the bottom. This is obsession, infatuation, and obsession. We definitely have somebody that is absolutely infatuated and obsessed with another person that is not interested in them. Whether it's a friend, lover, I don't know what it is. Somebody's not interested. They're completely looking in a different direction. All right? It is what it is, right? Let's get one of these. And maybe we just have immaturity here. I mean, and no offense or anything, but younger woman, you gain wisdom with age and life experience. And when you're a younger woman, you don't realize that. You think that you know it all, been there, done that, right? You think that you know it all. You make one mistake after another. You get yourself in dangerous situations and situations you wish later on in life that you never would have gotten yourself into. You just don't have the life experience or the maturity to know better. Okay? So, unfortunately, I feel like there is an emotional outburst ahead. There's a younger woman involved, or it's an immature woman that doesn't have a lot of experience. Maybe she hasn't learned it yet. You know, maybe it's kind of like a woman. No, and I don't know where this is coming from, but it's coming. All right. So say it's a woman that's been married for 30 years. Okay. She's been married for 30 years to the same person. She married right out of high school, or she's been with the same partner for 30 years. And this is just an example, or whatever, a long time. And all of a sudden she's back in the dating game. And the dating game has changed, okay? The dating game is not the same as it used to be 30 years ago. It's not even close to being the same. So she's stepping into a new emotional experience immaturely. She's naive. She's back at basically being a teenager again, okay? She doesn't have the experience because she's been in that same relationship for all that time. You know what I'm trying to say? So there's emotional immaturity here. There's emotional immaturity here. Whether you're an older woman or you're a younger woman, there's emotional immaturity here. And we have somebody here that is obsessed. Now, we may also have somebody here that has been in a lot of relationships, but none of them have worked out. And this person has found somebody that they feel that they have a connection with. And they don't want to accept that the other person isn't interested because they're infatuated, they're obsessed. So that's emotional immaturity as well. So there's definitely some sort of emotional immaturity here. There's a lack of I want to say, practicality. Anyhow, experience. Or somebody's not using their experiences wisely. Patience. Very interesting, because we have the tulips. It's time of growth, something coming up. Spring is when things pop up. Here we have something coming to fruition. And this is the Temperance card. It does say patience, but the time is now. It's time to blossom. It's time to show the world who you are. Show the world your beauty. Don't be afraid. And that's what came to me. The timing is now anyway. It's time for an exchange. It's time to blossom. It's time to go down a new path. It's time to accept something. Temperance is about acceptance, allowing, going with the flow, accepting the purpose of the situation, that it all happened to teach you a lesson. This is all about a lesson, learning some sort of lesson. Let's get a couple of these. Maybe I just heard, maybe it's time to grow up. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Maybe it's time to focus on your spirituality. Maybe it's time to go within. There could be an emotional outburst that there's growth here. There's spiritual growth. Whatever is happening is part of your spiritual growth. But maybe it's time to withdraw. If you're having emotional outbursts and you're angry and you're upset, it may be time to, listen to your intuition and refocus. Temperance is also a card of reevaluation and healing. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. So you're being divinely guided. You're being divinely guided to make some sort of move. You see, there's a new path. Yes, there's challenges ahead, but this is divine guidance. Listen to your inner source. Listen to your gut. Listen. Okay, there's a new path here. There's a new road. This to me is kind of like the Fool. It's time to go in a new direction. It's time to start over. It's time to take the experiences that you have learned and step into the next experience. Step onto the next journey. This is a new spiritual journey. It is. This is a time of rebirth. It's a time of growth. It really is. But this emotional outburst may be the catalyst. Maybe it's the catalyst that sends somebody packing. Narrow pathway. We had this the other day. Tread thoughtfully. Be careful. I mean, is this the path you really want to go down? It looks pretty dangerous. There's all kinds of holes. You could get hurt. Looks like it's pretty risky. There's all kinds of twists and turns. You know, you put yourself in situations that you don't have to put yourself in. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Here we have somebody here that is, it feels like they're under attack. They're caught off guard. Being questioned, being pointed at, maybe overly criticized, in a very, very tough position. There's some, I feel like this is like questioning going on. I feel like, you know, somebody's really being backed into a corner. It's like, if you're being backed into a corner and you're constantly being questioned, or you're feeling attacked, maybe it's time to just remove yourself from the situation. Why can't people remove themselves from the situation? There's only one reason. What is it? It's ego. Somebody, it keeps on going down the path where they need to defend, they need to defend, they need to defend. It's like they put themselves in a position where they have to defend themselves constantly. This person may feel like they gotta fight. There's no balance and peace and harmony in that fight. That's your choice, right? It is absolutely, and that's immaturity. It's emotionally immature. When you grow older, do you typically see 60-year-olds? And I mean, sometimes some of them are immature, but not typically. If you look at the statistics, okay, you don't typically see older women fighting, being stupid, being obnoxious, because they've already been there. They've already done that. They've already been through the experiences. Tread thoughtfully. Let's get one more. You're being divinely guided to go after happiness. Go back. Go back. Because here's the fighting. This is turn around. Go back. Walk. Go focus on your spirituality. Go focus on your source. Listen to your intuition. Okay? Maybe you need to master your emotions. Six of Pentacles reversed. Six of Pentacles reversed. Six of Pentacles reversed. That is a loss. Could be a financial loss. Could be a one-sided situation. Could be a rejection. Somebody's not getting what they deserve. They're being guided to stop giving to the situation. Stop investing in the situation. Go in a different direction. Go in a different direction. Somebody's being told to go in a different direction. There's strong control here. Greed. Follow your bliss. You're not getting what you deserve. You're not receiving what you need. There's a lack of reciprocation. There's a one-sidedness. There's an injustice. Go back. Go back. Somebody may be caught off guard as well. I feel like there's also an exchange here. We do have also somebody that is protected. And you know, I always say rejection is God's protection, and that could certainly be the case. I feel like there's a rejection here that somebody keeps on trying to fight for instead of accept it. That it was part of the journey. It was part of your lesson. It was part of your evolution. I do feel like we also have somebody here that is very immature and they're not getting attention. They may be coming around. They may be picking a fight. We saw that in the other one. They may be, you know, throwing themselves at somebody because they're looking for some sort of attention. Let's get one of these. It's reversed. This is about going back, the temple path. It's interesting that this is reversed. Somebody's been going down the wrong path and it's time to go and back. Maybe go back to the basics, okay? I don't know. Stop going down the wrong path. We have somebody here that's unwilling to admit something as well. That it's just a dangerous path. There's all kinds of holes. It's very dangerous. And it's blocking their own abundance. Somebody's blocking their own abundance by not accepting, by not allowing, by continuing to compete or fight or something like that. Being divinely guided to not go in that direction. It's a time of rebirth. Can you accept that? Man holding heart. This is spiritual source right here and divinely guided, heaven sent. There's an opportunity waiting, which we've seen quite a bit. Maybe it's below the surface. Maybe you need to refocus. Maybe you need to focus on your source. Focus on yourself. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source will bring you the love that you deserve. Will bring you the happiness, the bliss that you deserve. Listen to your heart, please. And I know people think that holding on to an unrequited love situation is listening to your heart. That is not. That is not. We have somebody here that has not been getting what they deserve. They've been going down the wrong path. Trying to fight for something, and it feels like they're constantly being attacked, but it's time for a change. It's time to admit. It's time to go down that new path. That new path. So anyway, I feel like for this daily, there's an opportunity below the surface that you probably don't see. We also have greed here as well. So I feel like we have somebody here that is very greedy, very selfish, obsessed. There's an obsession here. There's absolutely somebody that is obsessed. Maybe they I don't know. They're too embarrassed to admit that they made the wrong decision. Anyhow, I feel like it's time to stop giving to a situation that is not giving back. Good luck.